Once a guru was giving a discourse to his disciple. He was saying, "Sometimes life seems like a complicated puzzle. Troubles come from all directions, and you can't figure out the way forward. In such times, you wonder where happiness and success are hiding. But what if someone told you that happiness and success aren't so far away? What if you could learn how to face life's challenges and stay happy in every situation?" Today, we'll learn just that. In reality, we hold the reins of our own lives. It's our actions and thoughts that determine our happiness or sadness. By making small changes in our mindset, we can completely transform our lives. Just as a sculptor uses imagination and skill to turn a simple stone into a beautiful statue, we too can shape our lives into something beautiful and joyful through our thoughts and actions. So, are you all ready for this? Do you want to experience change by identifying and overcoming your problems? If so, listen carefully to what I'm about to say. A person's life is their current reality. What's in front of you today is your truth. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow hasn't arrived yet, so they can't be your present reality. The past is behind us, and the future hasn't come, so how can they be your truth? That's why your truth is today. Whatever you need to do it today. Now think about this. Why should we risk our present for the sake of our past or our future? The truth is, if we have any partner today, it's our brain. A person can't separate from his mind or his thoughts. Yes, he can certainly change his thoughts. What we are today is indeed a new version of ourselves. Now consider people from earlier times, like our grandparents. Their way of thinking and today's generation have stark differences. Nature has made the human brain progressive, forward-moving, and has endowed it with the ability to evolve with time. It's its ideas that define what it is today. Each life experience plays a key role in shaping one's personality and mindset. This could either be his vulnerability or his greatest strength. Greed is a product of our thoughts, and we can remove it if we choose to. It's just an inner feeling. Desires are the main source of troubles in our lives. Desires in conflict bring difficulties, sorrow, and unhappiness. Our thoughts themselves are an inherent feeling, and if we wish, we can erase them from our mind. Conflicting desires bring difficulties, sadness, and unhappiness. A wise man once said that all troubles stem from desire and lust. Otherwise, this world would be as sweet as sherbet. Someone once asked Gautama Buddha if there was a single path to finding inner peace in this world. Buddha replied, "Remove every greed and desire from your heart." It's said that a person is shaped by their thoughts. If your thinking is positive, your life will be good. But if your mind is filled with troubles and desires, it will directly impact your life. Therefore, change your thoughts to change your life. Do you know where our biggest problem begins? When we stop trying. Achieving a goal requires hard work and will bring challenges. But remember, the winner is the one who keeps trying without giving up. There are two types of people: those who fear the results before even starting a task and give up with excuses. Now tell me, can such a person ever improve their life? Absolutely not. Instead of ease, their life will be filled with problems, and they themselves will be responsible for this. Luck or God won't be responsible for those troubles. There are other types of people who keep on taking their steps towards their destination without fear of their failure. They give priority to their goal more than their laziness and comfort. Then they find all the difficulties coming in their way minor. Then even if they lose, they are satisfied. There is no complaint, no disappointment, no remorse, because they did not stop trying. And they always supported the right, never allowed wrong and negative emotions to dominate them. For the fruits they sown turned out to be sweet. While if you do something wrong with someone for your benefit, then it will never be good with you. It is a cosmic law that you will reap as you sow. Often people are afraid of this rule, and they feel that the rule is directly related to punishment. It is not so. The rule means principle. If you follow the rules, then everything will be right with you. And if you break the rules, then punishment is necessary. Now, if anyone punishes, then its main purpose is the protection of that person. Now, this is the all-pervading cosmic law that if you do as you do, so to do. If you follow it, then it is good for you. And if you disobey this rule, then it is your own loss. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Difficulties are always with us when we are children, grow up, or become old. Problems never leave us. But as we grow older and we look at our past years, then we start to find the troubles of that past time quite small and simple. Now, take the matter of studies. When we were studying in school, we used to find it very difficult to study there. But when we grew up and encountered the real world, then we realized that student life was a golden time of our life. The real war has started here. Do you all know why this happens? Why does that difficult time in life seem so easy after the difficult time has passed? Because by then, we've understood the depth of the problem and become accustomed to it. If we face similar difficulties again, we'll be able to handle them better and more cleverly due to our past experience. It's natural to panic when a problem suddenly arises, but this is where we need to stay composed. When we panic, we make mistakes, which is why it's crucial to control our mind and understand our thoughts. If you can overcome this hurdle, the problem will essentially disappear. Mental stability is key because during tough times, you might be tempted to resort to wrong methods. Restraining these thoughts is the real test. If you blame others for your problems, you'll never be able to overcome them. The main reason for more than half of life's troubles is that people can't properly balance their thoughts and mind. Someone rightly said that you learn patience best by dealing with an impatient person. If you lose your own patience while dealing with their impatient nature, how will you be able to handle this situation? This is exactly the relationship between us and our difficulties. If we lose our mental balance during challenging times, we'll only make our lives more difficult. That's why maintaining a proper balance of mind and thoughts is crucial. Now, let's understand what personal freedom means and how it can help us solve the problems in our life. Personal freedom means that every individual is free to make their own decisions. For example, when you go to the market to buy something, what you choose to buy or not buy is entirely your personal choice. You can't force anyone to purchase anything. Similarly, personal freedom means that each person is responsible for their own thoughts. You can only take responsibility for changing your own thoughts and directing them in the right way, but not for the thoughts of others. This is the mark of a wise individual. Another person cannot change someone's thinking or life, but they can definitely share their valuable experiences from their own journey of self-discovery to help others understand. Whenever an experienced person gives us advice related to our life, we shouldn't think, why should I take their advice? What I'm doing is right. Sometimes we need to listen to people who are more experienced than us because they have already gone through those challenges. If you don't listen to them, then you are responsible for whatever consequences occur. Next, no job is too small or too big. Work is work, and it's your work that forms your true identity. Suppose you want to become a very successful businessman. You have to start with small jobs. Gradually, step by step, you will move forward. If your thoughts and actions align, then one day you will become that successful businessman. But if you think, no, I have to do something big right away, I'm not made for small jobs, then you will always remain where you are. You'll never progress beyond that point if you don't take action. Remember, even an eagle soaring above the clouds begins its flight from the ground. When we understand that every task has its own significance, no job seems insignificant. In fact, taking action is what real life is all about. Our physical and mental activities are the true essence of life. People who work harder, like laborers, farmers, or soldiers, tend to be physically stronger than those who work sitting in one place. Similarly, a person who engages in more mental work and makes thoughtful decisions in life becomes immortal. They're remembered even after death for their wisdom. Our actions are like seeds. What we sow today will bear fruit tomorrow. A lazy person attracts only negative energy, while a hard-working individual sows the seeds of effort and success even in their smallest tasks. That's why they earn respect and success in everything they do. Whatever work you do, big or small, respect it, and it will bring you respect in return. The battle between right and wrong is constantly raging in our minds. In every life situation, we're faced with two types of thoughts: the right ones, which are good and beneficial, and the wrong ones, which only serve our self-interest at the expense of others. More often than not, our heart encourages positive thoughts, while our mind tends to be drawn towards the negative ones. This internal struggle is a constant presence in our minds. And who will win in this? It completely depends on us. When we win this battle in a positive way, we learn to live life with the right attitude. If we ever have a difference of opinion with anyone in our life, we choose to believe in peace instead of arguing or fighting, because we know that stepping back from a fight is wise. In fact, fights are the result of our mind's greed, selfishness, jealousy, and negative thoughts, while peace is the result of our mind's comfort and compassion. Anger is a very bad thing. It keeps burning us in its own fire. And with this burning, we forget to feel the beautiful coolness inside us. But it's our personal responsibility to control our anger with understanding. Only then can we avoid many difficulties. There's an easy way to overcome anger, and that's to take long, deep breaths. Whenever you get angry and don't know what to do, you can try this practice. Your anger will calm down quickly, and then you'll be able to face the situation with peace and stability. Decisions made in anger always prove harmful, so avoid anger and always protect the important decisions of your life from this fire, because anger always starts with foolishness and ends with regret. Friends, I hope you've learned a lot from this video. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.